Lynn Dunn, we're going to need something from you this offseason. We're going to need something huge from you. Save Kate Martin. Please save Kate Martin, Lynn Dunn. Because she needs saving. She needs saving from this Aces team. She has gone from being one of the better glue guys in the league. One of the better glue players. And she can still do that at a really high level. She can be a glue player. But the Aces, they don't need glue. They just need to get H&M points. And before we get on, if you guys agree, subscribe. We're trying to hit 31.2 thousand by the end of the day. That would be insane. But Kate Martin, right here. In Kate Martin's first start in the WNBA, she had 13 points. 13, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and did not miss a 3-point shot. Heck, she outscored Caitlyn Clark the first time the Fever played the Aces. She had 10 points to Caitlyn Clark's 7. Kate Martin does not get on the court anymore. Yes, her averages aren't great, and maybe they weren't the best before. But if you want to look at Kate Martin's minutes, she played 1 minute in garbage time in a game where you were up 30 points halfway through the second quarter. 8 minutes against the Dream. 3 minutes against the Sky. And these were all like first half minutes. She doesn't do anything. She hasn't scored a point. Like, she's getting Nika Mule minutes. She's getting freaking Nika Mule minutes. And you want to look at the start of the year. 26 minutes first game. 26, 14, 22, 21. 21, 14, 18, 32, 15, 9, 10, 12. Lower. But she's still playing about 11 minutes a game. And obviously she got injured in this game. But she's fine. She's fine. 3, 3, 3. Like, if she was playing hurt, she would be getting 0 minutes. She's just not playing anymore. And that's fine. It is what it is. Every team can, like, tighten their rotation. Like, it's fine. Like, Grace Berger was playing at the start of the year for Indiana. Had Katie Lou either plays 30 or 10. There's no in between when it comes to Katie Lou Samuelson. But Kate Martin would be the perfect player, considering the fact, again, she's on a cheap rookie deal. You can probably, like, if you don't want to play Grace Berger, you'll be able to trade for her. She's likely going to be cut. Like, that has to be taken into account as well. She's likely going to be cut next year. So, she might not even... I assume she'll make it to training camp for Vegas. But, give up a second for her. One, it'll help Caitlyn Clark. Like, if you're going to keep Victoria Saxton on the team because she's mates with Aaliyah Boston, get Kate Martin because she's best friends with Caitlyn Clark. And worst case scenario, you have got her as a glue guy off the bench. Because she's much better than Christy Wallace. Like, she can do exactly what Christy Wallace did, just better. That's literally what she can do. She can play the Christy Wallace role, but better. She can back up Lexi Hull. And that's cool. Like, you've got Lexi Hull and you've got your backup player because she can guard. You can back up Lexi Hull and she runs her ass off. Like, she will run and give you 6 points a game off running. She'll make things hard for the other team because she cuts. Like, again, Kelsey Mitchell playing like Kate Martin did in Iowa is now giving you 30 a game. Kelsey Mitchell's 100 times better than Kate Martin. But she'll play like that. She will cut. She will go into space. She will hit open jump shots. She'll play defense. She'll be cool if she doesn't touch the ball for 2 or 3 plays in a row. She is a perfect glue player. Lynn Dunn, please save her. Because there's always situations where you're like, how are players not playing? And like, it was like same with Celeste Taylor. It's like, how are Indiana not playing Celeste Taylor? Like, I get it, not playing her huge minutes. Like, imagine having her backing up Lexi Hull right now. Crazy. And like, Christy Wallace is a free agent. She's restricted. Maybe there's some sort of a weird way you can like swing that deal so you can get yourself Christy Wallace and then or you can swap Christy Wallace for her. I don't know. Maybe no one wants Wallace. Maybe you can get her for a 3rd round pick or something if they're going to cut her anyway. That mightn't be the worst thing. But Kate Martin, you've got to get out of Las Vegas. You've got to save her. You have got to save her, Lynn Dunn. If nothing else, if you screw up on your hunt for a power forward, Like, if you want to look at 2025 WNBA free agents, you're obviously going to core and keep, what's her name? Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell will be at the Fever next year. Wheeler's gone. So you've got a max contract. And I know the two Dallas players in Satu and Natasha Howard, they can only core one of them. And they're probably going to core Satu. So if you strike out on Nneka Nwumike or Natasha Howard in that power forward position, if you strike out on both of them, you better not. That can be redeemed. It can be redeemed by, I don't know, maybe an overpay for Lena Fibic and trying to find a way to get in Kate Martin. Like, it will help. Like, if you are going out with Nalissa Smith, a power forward, you got to keep Temi. Like, if she's your starting power forward, and you got to keep Temi in the team. You got to, like, Dantas is there for another year. You're not going to get rid of that. Like, Dantas isn't going anywhere. You're not going to trade her. So, like, having Temi as a backup, but you just need that backup 3, which is not Katie Lou Samuelson. It's not. Like, again, there are players that you might try to sign, but you can't. Like, Sophie Cunningham would be a great player to sign, but you can't. You're not going to sign her. You don't want to overpay for Aerial Powers. You definitely... I'm just looking at these free agents. Like, if Elizabeth Williams is healthy, I would definitely look at getting in Elizabeth Williams as like a backup 4 or 5. And one player that I really wouldn't mind them signing is Tina Charles. I really wouldn't mind them signing Tina Charles for a year because, heck, even LeBron James want them to sign Tina Charles. But Kate Martin is the number 1 player that I would be looking at because, again, people are like, oh, you're looking for all the ace players. Man, she doesn't leave the bench. She does not leave the bench. Like, the reason why you want Kate Martin is that she's used to the style. She doesn't have to change up her style of play to go and be successful in Indiana, which is something that a lot of players will have to do. Like, I think Natasha Howard is someone that could fit in pretty seamlessly. I don't think Satu's play style will fit in seamlessly. I just think Satu is that good that it will fit in seamlessly. But yeah, it's something that they really need to look at. Obviously, whether they do it or not, nobody knows, but it's something that if you are Indiana, you at least have to look into and see what you can do and see if there's any possibility of getting Kate Martin, because she can back up the 2-3. She can back up a Kelsey Mitchell. She can back up a what's her name? She can back up Alexi Hill. I think Erica Wheeler stays, by the way, but I think she's going to stay on like a $90,000 a year contract. I think she's going to go from a max contract to $90,000, and I think maybe it could be less than that. Maybe she's willing to take a bit of a pay cut, or either that, or she might go back to Atlanta where she opened a restaurant. But I don't know. Maybe we see Erica Wheeler back. Either way, I would not mind her at the backup 2-3 because I think she will fit in seamlessly stylistically, and she will just run and play hard, which is really, really all you have to do to be successful with Indiana right now.